Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is September 6, 2011, first trading day after the Labor Day holiday for the U.S. markets. Let's get right into the charts here and see what's going on. You're going to notice the ES futures are down 28.5 points to 140.75. This is almost down to the overnight lows. Overnight lows were down a little bit further, but nonetheless a significant level right here as we're coming down and possibly retesting the overnight lows here for the futures markets. So again, futures under tremendous pressure today, trading down over 28 points at the moment. Not a pretty picture here for the markets. Again, all of the same problems remain. Nothing has changed really since last week and Friday, with the job number being so poor in the United States. You can see the perfect storm really brewed, and we've had some sell-offs really across the globe. Even last night, on Monday morning, in Asia and also in Europe. This morning, we're looking at the European markets. They've bounced back a little bit, really trading flat so far today. So we'll leave it at that. But the European markets have been just trashed over the past two trading sessions, and we'll see how it winds up. But right now, the German DAX, which I believe is the most important index to follow in Europe, is trading down about 0.2%, or about 11 points, 12 points. So we'll see how this all plays out going forward. Again, like I said, the futures here coming down, testing the overnight lows. We may test that, but a pretty big support level here for the markets to hold up. If they fail here, then watch out. All hell could break loose to the downside. But so far, we just tested the 1140 level on the futures, and the markets are getting just a slight bid. But keep an eye on the U.S. dollar index today as well. U.S. dollar index is up sharply. If the dollar falls, markets could get propped up a little bit. Look at the dollar here trading higher by 47 cents to 75.70. If you look at the daily chart of the U.S. dollar index, you'll see the big surge that we have had. So very, very good move. It is getting a little bit extended now, and we have to be careful of that. But the dollar could come back in a little bit. Dollar falls, the markets will probably inflate. And when I say the markets, I do mean including commodity stocks, and all industrial metals will usually increase on a weaker dollar. You'll also have to watch for gold, for oil and things like that. Gold is a whole different animal, and we'll talk about that in a moment. Okay, so that's what we're looking at right now. Stronger dollar, weaker stock market. We'll see if the market does reverse today, first trading day. There's a lot of economic data coming up this week. You're also going to have the president's speech on Thursday, so a lot of traders are looking for that. The president's going to make a speech about jobs. We can only wonder why hasn't he made this speech about 3 years ago. But in any case, that's where we sit at the moment, and we'll see how this all plays out. Let's talk about gold real quick. Okay, spot gold is trading up about 20 points, just about at that 1900 level. Let's take a look at the GLD this morning. You're going to see the GLD is trading at $184.30. GLD closed on Friday afternoon at 183.23, so $183.23. So you're getting a little bit of a pop in GLD. SLV not quite the same here. SLV is trading down. That's silver. Closed on Friday at $42.18. Today, SLV is trading at $40.99. So just say 41 bucks there, but trading down over a dollar, and we'll have to keep an eye out for that. But there's a lot going on right now. It looks like the Swiss franc is going to be liquidated a little bit. They're going to try to get that down, and that could also put some pressure on gold and silver. There's a lot going on in the currency worlds abroad. So just to keep it real simple, just follow these charts. They're a little bit extended, and today they are coming in a little bit, and we'll see how that all plays out. Okay, so that's what we have to watch for. Let's take a look at oil real quick. You're going to see the USO is trading down sharply today, trading at $32.50. On Friday, the USO closed at $33.64. So that's a good little sell-off there. If that dollar somehow miraculously sells off today, watch for oil to get a little bit of a bid. Other than that, oil looks like it's going to be pretty weak. But if the dollar does sell off by some chance and moves lower, then we could watch USO and spot crude, WTI crude, catch a little bid little bit of a bid later today. I think that is very, very possible to happening, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so again, dollar goes down. Um, Obviously, the market's going to go up, and that's what we have to watch for in the meantime. I believe also today we have the ISM non-manufacturing index for August will be released at 10 o'clock. So that's going to be a key economic report. There could be a market mover these days, so watch for that at 10 a.m. I don't really think there's much else of importance, but we have to watch for that one at 10 o'clock. That could be a market mover. Okay, so let's talk about a few names, a few stocks in the news this morning. I'm going to start first off with Caterpillar. Caterpillar is getting really hammered this morning. Stock is down significantly, closed at $85.38 on Friday. This morning it's trading at $82.22. I'm not sure exactly. I see a lot of support for Caterpillar. Probably, well, there's some support here at this level, but around 80 bucks, and after that it's going to be down to $75. So again, you got to be a little bit cautious when it comes to Caterpillar at the moment. But if the dollar does begin to sell off, Caterpillar could be a candidate for a little bit of a bounce. But the stock looks ugly on all time frames at the moment. Let's take a look at NVS, which is, let me just punch its stock up right here. Okay, here's another one that is getting hit this morning. And you'll see the stock is down sharply. That's an ugly, ugly move there. Let me just get this right up here. You're going to see Novartis. This is Novartis, drug maker, down sharply this morning. So we'll have to watch for this one. But look at this close at 57, trading down to 54 at 54.61. This could have pressure on a lot of the other drug makers. So we'll have to watch this name. I believe there was a drug that just didn't get an approval. But in any case, it either way could affect many of the drug stocks out there or the overall biotech sector today. So watch for that one. But I believe the stock is getting hit this morning, and we'll see how it all plays out. But I believe it was a patent rejection in an Indian court. I don't even know the whole story. It doesn't really matter. But if you just look at the daily chart, you can see that we're trading right back down towards this low here that was put in right around August 9th. So again, there goes another stock that is pretty much blowing up, and watch for $52. Pretty good support there for Novartis. It's still, a very, very solid play, but be careful there on this one. But 52 bucks looks like there's pretty good support for the stock. There's some other stocks really getting hit. You can see the Chinese ADRs. Let's take a look at Baidu. Stock is down sharply, trying to catch a little bit of a bid. This one I'm not so sure. This could go back down, but nonetheless, Chinese ADR is under a little bit of pressure this morning. The futures are down big, so that's part of it. Also, when the U.S. markets are closed for a day and the rest of the world is trading, the market has to play catch up to what took place the night before, and I think that's what's going on this morning. But you also look at the FXI, which is the iShares Chinese index. And this is, you'll see this index is down. Now last night, I know we didn't talk about it yet, but if we talk about Asia a little bit, there was a couple of interesting dynamics that took place. One, the Shanghai, which I believe is the most important index out there, was only down 9 points, but the night before it was down 2%. And that's where, you got to realize this FXI could trade lower today. Again, if the dollar, could sell off a little bit, the markets may inflate up a little bit. I think that's really what could happen there. The Hang Seng was up about 0.5% last night. Decent move. The Nikkei index, not pretty at all, down over 2% last night. So be careful here. If you take a look at the EWJ, which is the Japan ETF, you're going to see this thing is down sharply. Closed around $9.58, now trading at $9.34. That's a big gap down for just a low-priced ETF like that. But nonetheless, it is a sizable decline, and Japan could be under pressure today. So again, we'll take it in stride. The market under pretty good pressure, but I think there's a fair amount of support in here. We'll see how the market plays out. Should make for a decent day trading environment. And again, we'll see how this all shakes out over the coming days. but nothing has changed. Problems in Europe are still a big problem, big mess. Asian markets have been falling over the last couple of days, and we'll just take it in stride right now. Don't press the bets or do anything irrational here. Just take it one day at a time at this moment. Okay, everybody, have a great trading day. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Take care now.